all comes down to, just how cold does it get, and does it coincide with that precipitation falling?
Exactly. For the way things are going right now, you got to wait till temperatures drop to freezing, and then that's when the freezing rain will begin. That's the concern. And so all that is west of DFW right now, but it will be moving into DFW as we head into the evening and nighttime hours.
But I guess there are concerns too when we've got those slick roads out there right now. They're maybe getting wet with some rain before that freezing temperature arrives, and then maybe freezing precip on top.
Certainly so. I mean, we're already starting to see some slick roads across western parts of North Texas, kind of out toward the Bowie, Jacksboro area, and all that will be moving into North Texas as we head through the evening hours. So unless you've been living under a rock, I hope that you know that you are under a winter storm warning right now. This runs through 6 o'clock tomorrow because we're expecting that mixed bag of freezing rain, sleet, and snow over the next 24 hours. That freezing rain, maybe even mixing with a little bit of sleet, is across our western areas right now. DFW, I know it's cold out there and I know it's raining at times, but it is just liquid. It is just rain. That's all we're dealing with right now. As I'll show you in a second, our temperatures are not cold enough for there to be any wintry precip in DFW at the moment. There's the freezing line. So you got freezing temperatures from Gainesville to Decatur, out to Graham, to Breckenridge, to Eastland, Bowie below freezing. So any of those places where that rain is falling, it is becoming freezing rain, and it's sticking especially on those bridges and overpasses and potentially some roads as well. So as we head through the evening here, that freezing line and that freezing rain will move into DFW. I'm going to take you hour by hour here. So here's 5 o'clock. Denton's at 34, Fort Worth's at 35. At 6, maybe starting to get at or just below freezing from Denton to Fort Worth. Maybe up in Collin County as well. Dallas still sitting at 33 at 7 o'clock. So I'd imagine maybe in that 7, 8 o'clock time frame, Dallas starts to get down into that freezing point as well. And you can see how those temperatures continue to drop by 9 o'clock. I mean, it's 22 out in Graham, and that freezing rain is transitioned to mainly a sleet and snow mixture. So this will be moving through as we head into the evening and nighttime hours. By 10, I think everybody's seeing freezing rain, at least in and around DFW. And that freezing line and that freezing rain will keep moving to the east and to the southeast as we head into the late night hours. And actually by tomorrow morning, that sleet and snow mixture may move into DFW as well. And that's actually a good thing. We'd rather have the sleet and snow, but the problem is it's going to be on top of that glaze of ice. Because remember, about 1/10 to 1/4 inch of ice possible first, and then we'll get sleet and snow on top of that, and that could be anywhere from around 1 to 3 inches of a sleet and snow mixture for DFW. Higher totals to the west and the northwest, where that transition to sleet and snow will happen a little bit sooner than in and around DFW. So to kind of recap, tonight through about 3 to 4 in the morning, freezing rain for Dallas-Fort Worth, 1/10, maybe 1/4 inch. That transition to sleet and snow will happen during the early morning hours tomorrow. That sleet and snow will start to accumulate on top of the ice, and then we'll have a sleet and snow mixture during the day tomorrow. We could end up with about 1 to 3 inches of sleet and snow on top of that glaze of ice that we're going to see. I didn't even have time to get into the temperatures that we're going to have over the next few days. We'll talk about that and more about what you can expect coming up here shortly.